Pizzey Park is our location here for round 4 Gold Coast Premier League action when Burleigh Heads Soccer Club host Tweed Utd here in this round 4 matchup. Now Burleigh come into this clash after an impressive victory in the FFA Cup, and they're coming into this clash full of confidence here, with the big change obviously being the exclusion of Matt Hilton through injury for the home side. Tweed Utd had a week off after their result against Surface. We're looking to come into this clash and restore some confidence within their squad after their positive result in round 1. I'm sure they'll be eager to come out and get the job done here today. However, it wasn't to be for Tweed today, unfortunately for them. Burleigh creating a number of opportunities in the opening exchanges, and it didn't take them long to open the scoring when their in-form forward Yuto Hayamizu made no mistake as he gave the Bulldogs the advantage here early in the first half. Again, as you can see, beating his defender quite easily and then cutting the ball back and making no mistake, guiding the ball into the back of the net to give the home side a 1-0 lead here. And it wasn't going to be long before the Bulldogs got their second. Again, a lot of opportunities coming in the way of them in the attacking third. And it was just a constant barrage of attacks here for the home side. As you see, a delightful finish here coming up with Matt Noble, some fancy footwork in the box and chipping it past the goalkeeper to give the Bulldogs a 2-0 lead. We also won goal of the week here in the Gold Coast Premier League with a great technique and great skill there from the Burleigh midfielder. As you can see, taking it with his right foot, cutting again, putting the ball through his legs, the Tweed defender, and a delightful finish to cap off a great start for the Bulldogs. And it didn't stop there for the Bulldogs, who continued to apply pressure there. Possible foul in the box, I think it was, but nevertheless, the third goal here for the Bulldogs as Yuto Hayamizu gets his second of the afternoon from the assist from Dave Much. As you see there, he just squared it easy for Hayamizu there, who made no mistake, wrong footing the goalkeeper and giving the Bulldogs a lead. It was Nicky Fez then getting on the score sheet with a great left-footed drive finish into the bottom right-hand corner of the goal. One of the wingers' first goals of the season here for the Bulldogs to extend their lead out to 4-0 in this clash. And these goals were not going to stop there, and the chances didn't either, with a number of free kick opportunities, balls into the box. A lot of opportunities for Burleigh as they just cut open the Tweed defence, and it was Dave Much there who managed to get on the score sheet again to give Burleigh their 5th goal of the afternoon as he goes in on goal 1-on-1 and makes no mistake, as the keeper does get a hand to it but can't get enough to steer it away from goal. And the Bulldogs continue to run rampant in the wet conditions with a deflected goal there, unluckily for Tweed keeper Sam Fowler, going in from Ryoto Kondo, giving the Bulldogs 6 goals in the first half here in the round 4 action. And it wasn't a pleasant sight for Tweed in that clash, and it continued much the same in the second half as Matt Noble once again getting on the score sheet there in the second half to give Burleigh a 7-goal lead. They were definitely not going to slip that out of their hands, and I think the game was pretty much done in the first 15 minutes with the way Burleigh did start, and it was just attack after attack. A penalty given away by Tweed, clear penalty there. No arguments from the Tweed players or anyone involved in the match. And it was Hayamizu who did step up, but his penalty was saved by Fowler there, and the follow-up cleared away from danger. So a bit of a positive there for the Tweed keeper in that clash with the penalty save against Burleigh. Tweed did get a consolation goal through Justin Bradley, a great strike there from the Tweed player. Again, probably didn't get as much credit as he probably deserved for that strike, as we see it again into the roof of the net. Keeper stood no chance there from the Bradley strike. And again, it was just continually a rampage on goal for the host side as Russell Woodruff's outstretched leg manages to connect with the ball and go in for Burleigh's 8th goal of the afternoon. Again, this could have ended up anything in the end, but Tweed were just off the pace from minute 1 till minute end here. As you see, another Much on goal once again here for the home side, and gets it out to Hayamizu, who again still a lot of saves from Fowler in this clash, which could have ended up more uglier if it wasn't for some of his saves and some of his goalkeeping work there. But now it was Beckham Casey who came on board and tried to get in on the action with another stop there from Fowler. As you see, Burleigh just having loads of space and time in the box as Much gets another one here in this clash for the Bulldogs. And it was one of those afternoons that I'm sure Tweed and all their players will want to forget here. It didn't stop till right at the very end, as Burleigh just kept going and kept on pressing for more goals. As you see, another reflex save from Fowler. Not sure how much he knew about this save. At the end of the day, it was kept out eventually, so you can't say much about that. It could end up being in the top saves of the year. Who knows? We'll find that out later in the season. And it was Burleigh again who wrapped it up with their final goal. Again, that clearance coming off the line, but they did manage to get one late one there right at the end of the game through Dave Much, who ended up getting his hat-trick in the afternoon. And a great performance there from Dave Much and the whole Burleigh team in this clash to get a massive victory here in Saturday afternoon football. 10-1 ended up being the final score, and you'd like to think that Tweed would manage to regroup in the coming weeks and get back to the form they saw in the early parts of the season in the Gold Coast Premier League.